Extinction is the rule. Survival is the exception. Oh no. Okay, it's dawn. It's dawn. Okay, we're okay. Let's see, what map are we on? We are on Mountain Town. Where am I in this map? No, the town itself. Looking for a road. That might be the road right there. Been nice to maybe start after dawn, but you know what? We are going to take what the game gave us. Yeah, that's the road. Okay, let's see. Hopefully there's no wildlife between me and the first buildings, because there's a wolf. And that's the church. Okay, we're going to have to back up. See if we can locate the trailer above here. It's been a while since I've been on Mountain Town, but I know enough to kind of get a good idea. I know where the best base is. So let's go ahead and move back up this way here. We will start by... Okay, that's a deer. I don't care about that. Let's see if I can go up straight up this side here. Because I am underclothed for this situation. Oh, nope, can't go up and over. Hello, Mr. Deer.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Thankfully, I mean, sort of. There's a grace period before I start getting into hypothermia, so the trailer should be like right up there. Let's grab a rock or two. Ooh, it's cold.
Too cold to think.
Now, as you can tell, we are back into the long dark today, and new Stalker run-through. I've had a couple of really lucky run-throughs lately, so I thought I'd record another one while I have the opportunity. But the thing with Stalker run-throughs is that you just never know if you're going to survive. All right, so now I'm in this trailer, and I do not have a light. All I've got is these matches. And I got no water. I don't want to waste the time. So there is a trick you can do, and that trick is to use the safe house customization to be able to navigate in the dark. Now, when I do my first search, I try not to do that. Of course, right now we don't have any light, so let's go ahead and just pass about 2 hours of time. That'll let me warm up a touch and maybe get enough light in here to be able to search. All right, that did quite well. Okay, great. So we got a workbench here. That's a good start.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
A little bit of food. A wool scarf. Yes, absolutely. I will take it. Wear that scarf. Let's see, metal shelf there. Bloop. Paint. I don't use the paint. I actually don't use the paint much. Need that. Okay.
That'll come in handy.
And I'll take a worn cotton scarf too. I'm just putting these things on as I get them because I'm going to need them. Eventually, some accelerant. That's good. Okay, nothing under there. Nothing. Ooh, what do we got? Jeans here. Take that. This is helping a lot in my to get a few good, decent clothing items. I still won't be able to go out without losing quite so much heat, but, you know, that is what it is. Okay, so now I kind of got a good feel for the place here. Let's just take a couple of minutes and kind of clean it up for the future. All right, that's good enough. We don't have a lot of resources here, so I'm going to pop out. I'm going to do a quick circle around the firewood. I'll take it. And since I'm not heavily anything right now, I'll just take a quick look around. Really still cold. I'd really kind of need to take a little bit more time to warm up. See nothing in there. I would like to make it to the church. If I can make it to the... Okay, that's a deer. I'm good with that. Alright, looks like I can come off the back end of this ridge here with a minimum amount of issue. Not perfect, but not too much either. And I'm in enough of a shelter right now that I'm not getting quite so cold so fast. Now, hopefully that wolf has moved on. And if he has, I should be able to get to the church. There is a bit of wildlife between the church and town, which is always a concern. But right now, yeah, not bad. There he is too again. Dang it. Okay, let's see. I might have to come back to the church since that wolf seems determined to patrol that direction. And I can probably cut across here. Not bad, not bad. I'm just trying to avoid any close encounters with violent wildlife because that's a bad thing.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
More deer. That's no good here. Anything inside here worth having? Odds are I won't be able to stay warm in here no matter what.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, I've got some gloves on. Alright, so we have managed to make some progress. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have to go into town without seeing the church. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll have some good resources to do that on the way back.
So cold.
That's a wolf. So we'll try and come off the far end of the bridge. And then bear left hard. Hopefully avoiding the wolf. Up, that wolf has got a lot closer than I expected. Let's circle around. I might be able to get some meat off of that carcass later. Oops. Okay. Any tools on here? Nothing so far. Let's get inside so we can get a little bit of yeah, no tools on the banister railing. Now this house is actually a really important house in the regular game. I'm going to go ahead and clear the junk just to make it a little bit less of a problem here. Then we'll go through the house. Okay, I've got some decent fleece mittens. 0.6, 0.4. I guess we're wearing the wool mittens. Okay, great. Grape soda. I think I'll just drink it right now because I need to get the water up and I haven't had a chance to do anything yet. Okay, we got an extra can. A cooking pot. Excellent. I'll put it on the stove. Whoops. I'll just go ahead and put it on the stove along with this can. Can opener. Thank you. I'll take a potato. Some broth. Good, 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 good. And I'm going to take all the resources the game's going to give me. Okay, those look like they're things, but they're not the things I'm looking for. I do need to tear up some boxes to... Ooh, tomato soup and some salt. Nothing there. Okay. Anything in the cardboard box? No. Okay, let's go ahead and start a pile for the firewood here. And now we can search the kitchen, the actual cabinets here.
Is it food or?
I'll take it. All right, we've basically searched the kitchen. Let's go ahead and grab some cloth while I'm standing here. Got a moment or two. Okay. Oh, books, books, yes. Those snow pants will become useful when I can actually repair them. So I'll need a repair kit, a sewing kit eventually. But for now, we're just going to have to make do with what we got, which is effectively not much. So this is our first real stop. I'm grabbing some of the key resources while I'm going by. Because I don't want to... Ooh, a thick wool sweater. Yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to... Okay, nothing on this side. Yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to when I actually have a light so I can search these rooms better. Which makes a huge difference. Okay, did I remember to search the other drawer? Yes. Okay, and back over here. Good, good, good. I'll get my first batch of water right here. Take all. Yummy, yummy toilet water. Even having toilet water is better than having no water, so... Okay, now comes the interesting part. Because this area has got a lot of stuff crammed into it. So it's likely as not that if I had light, I would be able to actually see more and break down more and possibly find some interesting things. So we are going to gather what I can absolutely tell I have got. And then we'll go on from there. That's accelerant. That crate shouldn't be there, that's for sure. Some things are overlapping there, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. In the storyline, you can get some good stuff out of that trunk, as I recall. Okay, that pretty well searches the place. Let's see. Let's steal the bed out of this room, though. Take it downstairs with me. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oops. Safe house customization. Because what I usually end up doing is having to sleep on a bedroll in the kitchen. So now I've got a bed right in front of the fireplace, which isn't where I need it per se, because there's still plenty of things to clean up in here. But that gets me at least into a position where I can start exploring the town. I got a little bit of food here. I definitely don't want to take that venison with me because that'll attract wolves like nothing else. And I can leave the potato behind, and I can leave the salt behind, and the broth. I'll take everything else just because it's nice to have some food with me. Speaking of, let me go ahead and eat some of this food. And let me tell you, the can opener, finding one early in the game is enormous. It means that I don't lose out on the food potential of all of my canned goods. All of them will give me the maximum number of calories that they have. That's because I don't have to smash open any of the cans. All right, so first things first, let's take a look around. Okay, no wolves. Nothing in the box. And bloop. Into the pick-em-up truck.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Great, a flare shell for a flare gun I don't have. Also got a rifle shell for a rifle cartridge for a rifle I don't have, but flares are... It feels like the flare gun should be more common, but it isn't. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? That's a cardboard box. Don't care. I'm not going to spend all my time ripping up fabric right now. I'm basically doing a high-speed search. Dog food's good. I mean, it tastes just like real food according to the game. And that's all that really matters. A little bit of water to keep me moving. Ooh, energy bar, I'll take it. Matches. I'm not really getting good resources out of this so far. I mean, a little bit of food's always helpful, but give me something good out of this briefcase.
Excellent.
I don't know who carries a soda in their briefcase, but, you know, if you do, let me know. I'll be interested to see if there's a bunch of people who are soda carriers in their briefcase. A lot of floppy disks. Now, I am picking up a lot of paper. It tends to that there's not a lot of need for it. But since I'm not picking up...
I could use this.
Decent leather shoes versus ragged, so this is actually worse. Okay, let me see. You know, it's items like this that tells me that what happened here was sudden and surprising.
I can use this later.
Now, the town clearly collapsed before it, but something specific happened because you don't leave your coffee in the microwave. Number one, you probably shouldn't have your coffee in the microwave. As far as I can tell, nobody does that. But if you nuke your coffee or your tea, unless there's some kind of a desperate thing going on, you're gonna take it. You're gonna drink it. Anybody who drinks coffee that I know
I think I
personally
can use
tends to be avid drinkers of the stuff. Hello, sir. Ooh, a pry bar. Some stacks of cash. Canadian dollars, which means they're not as valuable as American dollars, but hey, I will take them. Ooh, ragged driving gloves. Okay, let me see. Anything else up here? Oh, right. You can search each individual deposit box. High security stuff here, you know. Here's the thing. There's a couple of ways out of this valley to go in different directions. I'll have to look at a map to figure out what they are. I know enough about this map to get in the right ballpark. It's the early... This is where you start the game in the early stages. Now, I don't know what the Canadian money is actually useful for here. So I will try and... I think it's mostly just good for Tinder. There we go. English. It really is my first language.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm sorry, but a lockbox with one bullet in it. A very boring lockbox indeed. Now let's go ahead and back up to the safe here. Okay, good. Now, there are fast and slow ways to do this. So about 38, I'd guess. Okay, 38. Okay, 38 about 18. Okay, 38. Okay, 3820. Now, let's go see if we can find the third one without having to do this again. 3820, 3820, 3820, 3820, 38. Ooh! 38, 20, and 4. Anything worth the time here? Ooh, bullets and a flashlight. Kind of an interesting combination. Okay, so now I've got a pry bar. I can go to this locker and I can force it open. Already searched all that, and basically, I mean, unless I want to go through and start tearing down boxes and things. Let's see what my inventory looks like here. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some rest soonish. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and do the post office next. It does not typically have a lot of stuff in it. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and then we'll head back to the house, set up for the night, cook that bit of deer. And plan out our day tomorrow. Okay, no way to search that. Ooh, ski gloves.
Handy.
Let's see if they're better than what I have right now. Now, some things are better when they're repaired by a great deal. And right now, my worn woolen mitts are still better than the ski gloves. Though the two are going to be a tough one to balance on which one's going to actually be better. Nope, can't search the post office boxes. I want the candy, but, you know, I don't have 25 cents.
Thank goodness.
A little bit of soda is definitely helpful in the early game. It gets you a little bit of the stuff you need. All right, let's see. Now, the wind's picking up, so I don't want to spend too much more time out here. I'm going to go ahead and search these cars, search the shed behind the house I'm staying in. And,
This stuff will come in handy.
ooh. Ah, game changer. Yes. That's a couple of good finds there. I'm actually staying warm even in this wind right now. Very nice. Okay. Now the fuses are for very specific circumstances here. By the way, I've noticed a pattern, and that is that when the guy says something while you're searching, you're going to find something. It may not be useful somethings, but it is something. And the cold has kicked up pretty fierce with the wind and everything else. So we're going to quickly, again, we're just going to quickly search our way through. Okay, let's see. Now these little shacks here are fun, but I definitely want to go and check out this shed right here, because sometimes there's some good tools in here. But I'm not seeing any right now. Okay, let's see. Anything back here? No. Dang. Well, we're getting on to the afternoon here. I've got a little bit of administrative stuff to do. Don't think there's going to be much else that's going to be exciting for today. So I'm going to quickly kind of finish off my day here doing some cleanup, and I'll say goodnight when I get done. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and get something to drink here. I wish I had some something to sew with. That would make a huge difference.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right, I've kind of tidily put things away. I'm going to go try and take a risk here and see if it pays off. Nope, the wolf is still there. It does not pay off. And this storm is really rocking its way in, so I'm going to call it a night. So thank you very much for joining me. This is going to be, we're going to run this one for a little while, see if we can have some fun with a Stalker series here on The Long Dark. Let me know if you think of the video in the comments below. Give me that old thumbs up. And hey, if you're enjoying The Long Dark comment, I really would appreciate you both sharing it and letting me know in the comments as well. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video.